The Mount Shasta secrets, UFOs, hidden cities, and portal mysteries. What if a towering mountain in Northern California wasn't just a peak of rock and snow, but a threshold to unexplained phenomena, ancient legends, and mysterious sightings? That is the fascination of Mount Shasta, a majestic volcanic giant whose mysteries have captivated generations. Mount Shasta, rising more than 14,000 feet, stands isolated in Northern California's Siskiyou County. Its snow-capped summit dominates the horizon end. Beneath that beauty lies a tapestry of stories that blend Native American lore, spiritual beliefs, UFO sightings, cryptid encounters, and tales of lost civilizations. A mountain steeped in myth. Long before modern explorers arrived, Native American tribes such as the Klamath people spoke of Mount Shasta as a sacred place. In their traditions, the mountain was a connection between the earthly world and spiritual realms. It was a place of power, where spirits dwelled and cosmic forces converged. When settlers moved into the area in the late 1800s and early 1900s, they encountered stories that sounded stranger than fiction. Tales began circulating of hidden tunnels, lost underground cities, and supernatural entities living deep within the mountain's interior. One of the most enduring legends speaks of Lemuria, a mythical ancient civilization believed to have sunk beneath the Pacific Ocean. According to folklore, survivors escaped and took refuge inside Mount Shasta, building a secret subterranean city known as Telos. Some accounts describe Telos as a place of crystalline architecture, advanced spiritual knowledge, and extraordinary technology, far beyond what could be explained by any known ancient culture. Believers claim that the Lemurians were tall, graceful beings, dressed in white robes who occasionally emerged from hidden passages to interact with the outside world. Some say they were seen buying supplies in nearby towns, only to disappear without a trace back into the wilderness. These stories, while lacking archaeological evidence, have been passed down through generations and woven into the mountain's mystique. Portals and energy vortexes. Mount Shasta isn't just associated with lost cities. Many visitors describe it as a place of intense energy, a vortex where unusual sensations, spontaneous insight, and spiritual awakenings occur. Some spiritual seekers believe the mountain's geological features create zones of concentrated earth energy that facilitate healing, heightened intuition, and altered states of consciousness. In the world of metaphysical belief, these energy fields are sometimes described as portals, gateways between dimensions or realities. People who subscribe to this idea suggest that Mount Shasta serves as a crossing point, where the physical world overlaps with other realms. Sightings of strange lights, unusual sounds, and sudden temperature shifts are often attributed to these supposed interdimensional connections. Skeptics point out that Mount Shasta's unique geography and weather patterns can create unusual natural effects, such as lenticular clouds that resemble flying saucers, formations often mistaken for UFOs. Still, the consistent reports of unexplained lights and unusual sensory experiences keep believers intrigued. UFO encounters and strange lights. Reports of unidentified flying objects in the skies above Mount Shasta have been part of local lore for decades. Witnesses describe glowing orbs that hover silently, move at impossible angles, or switch directions rapidly without any recognizable propulsion. In some cases, professional photographers and campers have captured bright orb-like lights near the mountain at dusk or after dark. In other instances, observers have reported multiple lights appearing and merging in the sky before disappearing suddenly. While many sightings can be explained as atmospheric phenomena, especially lenticular clouds that form around satellite hills and peaks, not all reports fit conventional explanations. Some witnesses describe true aerial movements that defy typical weather patterns or known aircraft behavior. Cryptids and other anomalies. Mount Shasta's lore also extends into the realm of cryptids, creatures whose existence is suggested by eyewitness reports, but not verified by science. One such story involves sightings of a large, ape-like creature, often linked to broader regional Bigfoot legends. These accounts describe shadowy forms glimpsed in forested areas around the mountain, disappearing into dense underbrush before they can be fully observed. Campers and hikers also share stories of uncanny experiences, ghostly figures on quiet trails, sudden feelings of lost time, or unexplained sounds echoing through the woods late at night. Some visitors describe overwhelming sensations of being watched, while others report brief shifts in perception or dreamlike episodes during their stay. History and modern fascination. Despite the fantastical nature of many Mount Shasta legends, the mountain continues to attract a diverse array of visitors. Hikers come for the stunning views and outdoor adventure. Spiritual seekers visit to connect with what they believe is a powerful energy source. UFO enthusiasts camp on clear nights hoping to catch a glimpse of unusual lights. Paranormal investigators return with cameras, audio equipment, and thermal sensors in search of evidence. Mount Shasta has also inspired religious movements and spiritual communities. Some groups believe in ascended masters, enlightened beings who impart wisdom to those who are open to it. These teachings blend spiritual practice, ancient myth, and metaphysical speculation, attracting followers from around the world. The line between legend and reality. It's important to note that none of the extraordinary claims about underground cities, Lemurians, or dimensional portals have been verified by science. There is no archaeological data confirming an ancient civilization beneath the mountain, and no substantiated physical evidence of interdimensional gateways. Yet the lack of conclusive answers is part of what fuels the mystery. Stories persist because they are compelling, because they challenge what we think we know about history, human experience, and the natural world. Whether one approaches Mount Shasta with skepticism or belief, the mountain remains a place of wonder, legend, and unanswered questions. Every account, sighting, and sensation adds to the tapestry of mystery that surrounds this remarkable peak. It stands as a reminder that in a world where so much is explained, some places still defy easy answers and continue to invite curiosity, exploration, and imagination.